Oh, it's going right now.
Yes, babe, it's going on.
I was like, I'm the out.
It was the wrong turn radio.
I have goosebumps now.
Oh, hi. Welcome back, everyone. So, as you know, we have been covering behind the scenes of Markoff's Haunted Forest, one of the top haunted attractions in the entire world. It's time for part 2. Like always, let's roll the intro.
Hi, I'm Nick. I'm the boss man. I'm Paul. I tell Nick what to do.
And I'm Raina, and I'm the set designer.
I'm Miranda, and I don't know what I'm doing here.
I'm LP, and I'm the General Operations Manager.
Matt Markoff, and I clean the porta potties. Alex Markoff. I pick up a lot of trash.
I'm Claire, and I'm in charge of all the costumes here.
Hi, I'm Kayla, and I do the makeup and costumes here at the town.
Hi, my name's Chris, and I'm in charge of makeup.
Hey, I'm Gumby, and I'm Brokeback, and we're managers of the town.
Hi, I'm Danny, project manager for Markoff Haunted Forest, and a thing that makes you scream at night.
Why is this broken? That's not supposed to be like that. I'll be back.
Paul just shocked himself.
Who plugged this in?
There's the ground. Here's Paul climbing on top of that little thing to install his new little valve.
Good thing I'm still skinny, Kevin.
After walking this trail, yeah, it keeps you skinny.
That's correct. Ooh, that's... Yes.
So what's supposed to scare you? The sound or the person coming around the door?
The person coming around the door. Wait a minute. We have to take the whole thing out of the hole because it's bent.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
We've had it in and out of the frame 3 times.
What do you think is wrong with it?
It's just not in square.
That piston wasn't strong enough to open it.
Right.
So they're adding this little guy to help him.
And now Brokeback's pants are making noises at me again.
How many years have you worked here?
This is our 6th year?
Yep,
6th season. 10.
This is my 13th year.
This is my 14th year. I've been at Markoff's 8 years.
Been here 16 years.
I've been here for 9.
12, if I was still... Hey, Mom.
How many years have you been here?
Seems like forever.
Yeah, you bleed here, you breed here, who knows.
It's been minimum 25 years.
I'm professional, so I'm used to being on camera, but I'm famous. Next question, please.
We're here with the one, the only, the Markoff brothers. So what's the story behind Markoff's? It's the 29th year.
Before it was a haunted forest, it was a haunted bus. There's this entire haunted forest crushed into one school bus, into 4 scenes. There was a chainsaw guy, and there was someone that hid behind a tree, put a tree in the bus. So there was a little bit of the forest in a bus, but we would drive around as a complete failure. Didn't make any money. Yeah, had no license plate on it. We did get booked for a birthday party. We drove it to Georgetown. It broke down in an alley. We're gonna try to plug it into a restaurant, and that never worked either. So
I'm gonna say it's successful because it still exists. And it's right in the junkyard, and people are still going by the original haunted bus.
How many patrons do you go through like a year now?
25 to 35,000. Kind of going up and down those numbers.
Do you have any tips for patrons visiting Markoff's to survive this year?
Be prepared for a lot of walking. Wear good shoes.
Don't wear flip-flops and go ziplining. Hydrate, get a cocktail in you know, get giggly, have fun with it.
Running fast.
Shoes. If you don't wear comfortable shoes, you're gonna roll your ankle. You're not gonna be happy.
Wear good shoes.
Get here early, wear the right things, both footwear and outerwear, and leave this in your pocket. Don't take this out. You pull it out, and all of a sudden the light turns on. Actors can see it immediately. There's a beacon on you through everywhere you walk to, and actors can tee off on you. So if you get scared, that's a beacon. Second part is 150 phones last year? About that, yeah. We found 150 phones last year. 150. Yeah. So leave it in your pocket.
Pay attention to the detail of the scenery, because we spend hundreds and hundreds of hours building all these sets by hand.
Now you built this. His face is actually your face.
It's actually me. Mine is, that's not on there. I don't know if you see my beard, there's no hole.
Oh, you didn't have a tracheotomy?
He's about to throw up because he's been drinking a little bit too much moonshine here.
Right, now he will not be a Viking. We will be redressing him.
He'll look more like me right now. Oh, dude. Oh, you okay? Oh. We're at SeaWorld right now, baby. That was Shamu. Do it, son. You gotta get it all out. I promise you'll feel better. There we go. There we go. Oh, there we go.
So then what makes Markoff's different than any other haunt?
We started with this small little haunt, if you even want to call it a haunt, and a school bus 29 years ago.
We were into it probably 12 years before we even heard of a haunt convention, you know, where people can go and buy props. We just made all of our stuff.
Yeah. Well, one, they've been around for so long, it's just continually building on something and making it better, which I think is really cool.
The love that is put into this is incredible. We don't want to do anything half-assed. We want to make sure every scare gets to that point where it is amazing for each round. And then also every single year we want to have stuff that's different. So people that have been coming for 29 years have had the opportunity to see it grow, see it change. So they walk into a new scene and they're like, holy, I've never seen this before. Yeah. And what makes Markoff so different is that love that's been there since the beginning.
What was really cool about the early years is that we had huge lines. In fact, the first night, I think we made like 80 bucks. And I think we spent like 1,000 for flyers and like, you know, some props and stuff. And then the next weekend, we like doubled. And we noticed that a lot of people returned with their friends. And it was like, after that, it was off to the races. I mean, the first year, we got busy and we've been busy ever since.
It's not just from the Markoff brothers, it's also from every employee that's here. It's that love to want to scare, to want to be here, to want to make all 13 nights phenomenal and amazing.
I think it's made with a lot of love, a lot of scary love. I think that's it, really.
I think another thing is just the creativity that we have here. But a lot of the stuff that we are creating is all done in-house.
All right, so Chris, what is special about these?
These are all 3D printed. They're perfect for people wearing masks underneath because they're so lightweight. Still can breathe nice and easy. It's less makeup for us, which is always good. They're really effective and people love them. I can paint it up just to look like just a skeleton, so it can work with crypt, or I can do it like a bit more metallic here and it will work really great for junkyard. We've got these ones I'm going to use for the aliens because they're just kind of freaky, wrinkly. Yeah. So this will go really well for the junkyard.
I think it's really cool that we have that creativity, that ingenuity that we can make these things happen. We're not just a haunted house that's going and buying a bunch of stuff.
Here's a tool, here's some wood, good luck.
Why is it so important that Markoff's makes a lot of their props by hand?
Because we're authentic.
What's your favorite project you've worked on this year?
There's so many really cool things. I'm really in love with the moonshine still. We put all this fresh wood up here, but it's way too bright. We gotta make it a little grayer. It's mostly water that we're hitting this stuff with. If we just go straight paint, it's gonna run off. It's gonna be nice and too dark. So we want something that will just kind of run and drip. So we got a little bit of black wash right there. We're just gonna gray it up.
That's how the magic of distressed wood happens. All right, so here's the finished product of the distressed wood.
My biggest project this year has been keeping him alive. So I would say my best project is right here.
All right, so we had the cotton candy monster in the years past. This is the new one this year. How's it gonna be different?
Bigger, better, sexier.
Does he have breasts?
Yes, he does.
He's got some pecs, you know?
Pecs?
He doesn't skip gym day.
What are you doing right now, Kayla?
I'm making a murder weapon.
A man in his element right here.
Oh, yeah. What I think Nick does really well, and he has always done this, is he not only builds amazing sets and has this really creative mind, but then when he's also out here on the trail, he's also scaring people because he loves to scare people, and he has the timing down. And you can also see it with his kids because his kids do the same thing. Our kids are just out front eating cotton candy and stuff, right? But Nick's kids are like, they are into it, they get it, and they get the timing, and they also have the best scares.
It's moving. It's moving. No!
All right. No, there's somebody at the end of the tunnel right now. Go! I don't want to go. Go, Kevin! There's someone at the end!
You've been here so long that you have a kid now.
Kevin, this is my son.
And now he works here.
He does.
What is that like seeing Jacob work and kind of follow in your footsteps? Are you doing very exciting things like your father right now?
The things I do for you, Kevin.
So what we're gonna do is we're gonna put this little connector into the wire. So once that melts, it will stay stuck together.
That hole's a little bit bigger, so I take this large wire and shove it in the small hole. It is pretty awesome to remember bringing my son out in the little, what do they call them, baby Bjorns now. I just had a sling and crap, and you know, I'm on top of the junkyard on the bus, wiring up a propane flame gun, and my kid's just taking a nap with a pacifier in his mouth. You know, remembering those days all the way to now where he ran his first chainsaw on Saturday night. And he's like, Dad, I found my new calling. You know, it just, I do feel a deep sense of pride that he really gets a kick out of it. He really works hard. He really enjoys doing it.
Does Nick, back in the day, did he ever walk? Because I always just see him on the quad.
He's on the quad because he's out here like 24/7. Like right now, he will not be at home.
Yeah, I just had my teeth repaired, you know, because it's like a big round hole right there for putting screws in there, and now I'm back.
to sneeze again, sorry.
I would like an interview by myself.
So where did you first get interested in like haunts? Was it from scary movies, or you just like hang out in the woods at night?
Yeah, totally creepy looking through people's windows as a kid. No. When I was a kid, trick-or-treating was awesome, but then, you know, a buddy that lived down the street who actually was one of the guys, Matt Lacey, who came out with us that fateful first night we came out to Markov's. We started doing a little Halloween thing in his front yard, and we'd put gunpowder in little film canisters and have ghosts that fly through the trees, and all the neighborhood kids would come out, and I found it to be way more fun scaring than it was to actually go out and get candy. I was like, Mom, just buy me candy. We're gonna go over to Matt's house. We're gonna make all these cool, creepy things. So that's kind of how the love happened. I was maybe 10, 11 years old.
We're currently like refurbing all these gravestones and reinstalling them, and underneath this one is the one that was made for me a couple years ago. I've never noticed this one, but it looks like Paul made one. It says D's nuts. Yeah. So on your gravestone, what would you want written?
Here dies LP having an anxiety attack.
An anxiety attack.
Because shit's not getting done.
Death by hiking, mosquitoes.
Festering wounds.
Oh God.
It's a thing we're into. We actually have special scratching sticks that we've whittled here. For those places you can't reach that are unseemly.
I don't want to have barrel spot. I just want to be sprinkled. In fact, this may be my wall right here. Just sprinkle me wherever. Throw me in the manure pile.
Okay, there's some smoke going on over here. What is happening? Now, Danny, from the angle, it looked like from behind the manure, it looked like you were chopping up a body or something with the hatchet.
Maybe I was.
Like, okay, I'm dead, and bye, move on. Like, get over it.
Sometimes it's the smell of fresh grave soil that is really comforting.
Okay, Kev, I'm putting this now so that when I do die one day, you can play this at my funeral.
Okay.
Do not come to my headstone and put down flowers. I don't want that. Thank you.
What would you like instead?
I don't want
candles.
We should be buried on the trail so our ghosts can just hop out of the grave and scare for, you know, eternity.
Oh my gosh. Chris.
This place is haunted.
Okay, so this is not just for the sake of the camera and everything. And like actually, seriously, I don't remember the last time I got goosebumps like this in my life. So LP and I were working on radios, and so all of the radios are in from the woods. Like there's no radio anywhere else on the farm except over there. And all of the scene radios are not even on. And Redneck Run, a voice comes through it, and it's like high pitched, and it's happening again. And it said a word that was indiscernible, and then it said "help me." And then we checked the thingy, like it wasn't on when it did that.
Look at the arm! Yes, it was the wrong turn radio too!
Because as soon as the pots and pans triggered, I heard a voice, and I was and I was like, I'm the out.
It was the wrong turn radio!
I have goosebumps now!
That's proper freaky.
It was really, like, I almost cried. I was very...
You heard voices on a radio.
God, the radio wasn't turned on. Do you see? I'm like...
we swear, I don't ever prank anybody.
The radios were off.
All of them were off.
It said, help me,
It
and
said,
it was from wrong turn.
It was
and
the wrong...
then 2 nights ago, wrong turn triggered while I was alone in the forest at 12:30 in the middle of the night, and I heard a voice, and it was from wrong turn.
What did the voice say?
I don't know. It was a very faint male voice.
Okay, so ours was
and that's
female.
when I was like, this shit, I'm out.
The woman's voice said, help me. I'm not helping them either.
All right.
Do you see this?
I can see the
book.
yeah, you got some nice turkey skin going on.
And Adam and Rainia, when they've been working on the witch, they keep hearing things go off in wrong turn and no one's in there.
What? Yeah. I mean, we do have a graveyard, a real graveyard.
We're going into the cemetery.
What's over there?
These graves are from the 1800s.
Whoa.
This is like the headstone.
This is crazy. This is terrifying. Mother the bugs.
Here being like, don't go in there.
Oh my God, look at that spider. Oh God.
Hopefully there's no troubled souls up there.
I'm running, so I hope you guys all make it out safe.
We also...
All right, this is currently what's going on. We're going to where the haunted stuff has apparently happened. So, you know what? Let's go find some ghosts. What could go wrong, right? The Blair Witch Project was only filmed, what, like an hour away here in Maryland? It's just terrifying just being in these woods. Even though there's no scare actors or anything, it's just, oh God, it's so creepy.
Why am I in the back?
Okay, we have a light. Sensors are going off around us, and there's no one around us right now. Oh, what the fuck? What is going on? Okay, just go, 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 go. Oh, motherfucker, go. Help me, oh my God, he's running. Oh my God, we're all gonna die in the woods. Oh, it's going right now.
Yes, babe, it's going on.
I guess we can all agree that, the haunted forest is actually haunted. I'm gonna play some footage for you and let me know what you see or hear. Okay. It's just terrifying just being in these woods. Even though there's no scare actors or anything. Okay, we have a light. Did you hear anything?
No, but can you turn? I didn't hear anything. I can't hear it. Can you turn it up for me?
Yes.
I have really bad hearing.
Okay, so...
This was when we walked through. Wrong turn.
Okay, we have a light.
The fart noise?
Yeah. Nobody farted. Nobody's making that sound. It sounds like yeah right afterward.
I don't hear it. Do you?
Okay, we have a light. That doesn't exist when we're over there.
No, that was literally me going to get the spider web out of my mouth that I got decapitated by. I remember it exactly.
Okay, it's been solved.
Perfectly great setup happening right now.
Well, I thought I was being pranked when I had to go to Tractor Supply, remember?
What?
Remember I thought I was being pranked when I had to go to Tractor Supply to get the pistons. Paul sent me to get screws for a piston and I was shaking. Are you gonna do something to me?
No.
If you shoot me in the knee, I have PTSD. I'm so scared of this.
It goes in and out. You're used to things like this.
I know what a piston is.
Okay, very nice. So what I need screws to go in here. They need to be 3/4 inches long. So what you're gonna have to do is go to Tractor Supply. Can you handle this?
Are you? I don't know if you're joking or not.
No, I'm being serious.
Wait, can you?
I don't know.
What type of screws? I honestly don't remember.
It's okay. They need to be about 3/4 inches long. Okay. That's easy. Okay, that's just like one pinky tip.
Okay.
Right? That yay long.
Yeah.
Okay. You're just gonna have to try them until you find one that fits. Or you can just look at the dude and be like, "Hi, I need something to go in here."
Okay.
Can you handle that?
Yes. Can I bring this with me?
Yes, you're gonna take this with you.
Why do you ow, that hit the bad spot. They're pushing into no.
The piston is down there, so I'm scared it's not.
Why do we have Mega Blocks back here, LP?
I have a son.
How often do you go on these runs and what are they for? Why is this important to the survival of Markov's Haunted Forest?
We make these runs because we need, I don't know, equipment. Supply.
We're currently at Dollar General. What type of candy are you here for?
Good luck, man.
I need chocolate.
Love it out there.
If I don't have a Baby Ruth every night, I might
A
buy
Baby Ruth?
I
What are
might
you, an old
bite
lady?
someone. Yes, I am. Did you not understand that already?
Okay, we've now made it to Tractor Supply.
Can you test the sides? Because I feel like it's gonna electrocute me or something. He's probably put a prank to it.
Long haul? Oh.
The Dewey Decimal System.
What did he say? Something by 3/4, right?
Mm-hmm. But I'm trying to figure out this screw thing and I can't do two things at once. Because these do not look like that. I don't know what to do. Well, do they need to be Phillips head? Do they need to be flat head?
Well, that's what I was asking.
Like, what
did he not say that to you?
What is this?
Phillips? That's a carriage bolt.
Okay,
It's
so
not a
is
screw.
it a carriage bolt?
No, he said screws.
We already looked. It's the M6100. What do we do?
Well, that's okay. Well, those are not also, hold on.
I found it!
You did it! I'm proud of you, LP.
I can't believe I just did that. Should we get him two just in case he needs two? I was like, these are them.
Is that what I just put?
Okay, we're definitely telling him that I found them.
Oh, absolutely.
Alright, so what just happened?
They don't have the screws that we need. I found it! So we're going to another store.
But I thought you found them.
I thought I did too, but I opened the package and they didn't fit.
Okay, LP, spot number 2, where are we?
We're at John's Hardware.
Will he have it?
John has everything. A metric. How do we know if it's metric? How many?
Right here.
Oh.
Metric, and then it says millimeter.
And how thick is the bracket it's going through?
John has guided us over here. It's time for you to pick the right size.
How long do you think Paul wants them?
They need to be about 3/4 inches long. Okay. That's easy.
You got the piston back. Are those right?
They are way too long, and they are not metric, but I will make them work.
They're wrong, LP.
I think my favorite part about being here overall, just the creative freedom I get. And throughout the 25 years I've been here, I've learned a lot. I've been able to go get the materials and figure all these things out. So a lot of these things have been self-taught. You know, I had an engineering background, a construction background, but I had no idea how to cast somebody's face or make a mold of something. We manufacture pretty much everything. Our staff, our creative team make us better and different than everybody else. Just the sheer volumes of freaks and geeks we get to work for us. I mean, I love every single one of them, and they're just the weirdest people ever. And
Okay, you got there.
We have some seriously incredibly talented, hardworking people here.
What does Paul mean to the survival of Markov?
Paul is like very, very instrumental and also integral into the success of the Haunted Forest.
Oh, I'm gonna poop.
What have you been doing?
I learned how to do that. These things do this thing, and it's gonna be a scary thing. You just wait.
I'm terrified.
Me too.
More of you because of your lack of sleep.
Do you have any zip ties? Thank you.
Paul has been at the Haunted Forest almost really as long as the Haunted Forest has existed.
How did you join the Markoff's team?
We were doing a small haunt in the Olney, my hometown area, and we saw this just janky flyer that Markoff's Haunted Forest. And so we thought, well, let's go check this out. And we did, and we came through and we're like, wow, these guys have something going on here. And Alex Markoff decided to, you know, strike up a conversation. What did you guys think? Whatever. Like, yeah, this is awesome. You know, do you guys need some help? He's like, why is that? Well, because we do this, and he's like, yeah, next night, here we are out here, and we used to put all our stuff in backpacks and haul it all out every single night, and my brother would run around blowing fire with lamp oil out of his mouth. It was so rudimentary, but we fell in love with the place and thought, this is awesome. I was right out of high school and had just watched it grow up since then.
And he is definitely younger than he looks, because we've definitely aged that poor guy.
So I had LP go to the hardware store to try to find me these, but he failed. I tried to school the boy on some hardware. Either way, we found what we needed at the shop. Champion boss man Nick had it, because of course he's got everything. We just don't know necessarily where he keeps it. So we got those, we got these, and then we made it work. Yeah. Boom.
Now, the one thing that people don't realize is the Markoff's team here works day and night. It's just the start of a very long night. Time to install a sign now. Now, where are we right now? I don't know. We are at the sheriff. They're going to get a body out of the forest. Just another day at the office. I feel like there should be a behind the scenes video of the behind the scenes video, because all these days just blend together. I don't know what day we're on. I know we open tomorrow. Are we ready here? Sure. Is it ready?
No. Not yet.
The kids are currently painting the cotton candy monster. We're currently setting up the front circle lights. They've all been, yeah, this is taking a very long time. I have to look all the way up there. You can see Nick. What happened? This wasn't how it was supposed to go.
That's supposed to work, and now that does not work. So therefore, the boss man has tied himself with a piece of twine to the pole 30 feet in the air.
Currently, Nick is putting up the front circle lights on top of the DJ booth. So let's take the drone up and see how he's doing. So if you're wondering how Nick got up there, he climbed up the ladder and then climbed up all of that. Tossing the string down to Paul.
I get to pull the string. It's like a big piñata.
And now Paul's gonna pull all the lights.
Look at them!
The lights are up and they look beautiful. You can change every single color to it to go along with music or the theming and everything. This is crazy. And Nick didn't die, which is a good thing. But look at all the lights everywhere, man.
Hey, Kevin, it's still early and I'm up here too, so don't...
You're up there now, Paul? Oh, yeah. God. Okay, what does the peanut gallery want to say about the situation?
2 lights are missing and that's my fault.
What would you like to say about the situation?
Which part of this situation? There's so many situations.
Okay. What would you like to say about the current situation?
It's lit.
All my stuff works.
What do you want to say for the camera about the current situation?
Do you know how much Sorry, I can't say that on camera, can I?
Quasimodo, does the bell still work?
Let me swing it around for you, Kevin.
Oh, wow. Ooh.
3 hours later.
I feel like we're rescuing like some miners or something who've been trapped underneath the ground for days. This is your first time touching the ground in 3 hours. How do you feel? Are you going to break down in tears? Is it worth it?
I don't know.
All right, Paul, welcome back.
That wasn't fun. You gonna kiss the ground too? No, I think I'm just gonna poop.
All the lights are up.
All the lights.
All the lights.
I can't.
You got this. What are the chances of them fixing all this electrical stuff this morning?
50-50. This transformer's screaming hot, so I feel like if we just split the trunk lines, I'll add another transformer to it. You're pulling on both. Wait a minute. Okay, you're pulling that one. It's basically like at home when you plug in your curling iron, your hair dryer, your TV, your whatever, and then your kid fires up. Yeah, it's... They just went happy with all the lights. We have to increase the voltage. I need a bigger transformer. More than meets the eye.
Well, I got here at 8 a.m. this morning, and it's 12:15 at night. And I have to be back at 8 a.m. this morning.
All right, Paul, it's nighttime. It's time to build some props.
I spent my entire day driving all around the eastern seaboard trying to find these wonderful things. Are we ready?
Yeah.
Oh, is that a horse? What the
Oh, there's a horse that's walking by us. Okay, well.
Yeah, that horse is excited too, aren't you? Oh, the tiniest glutes anyone's ever seen.
I feel like they're moving the Ark of the Covenant right now. Inside the box, it just looks like somebody butchered Groot's family. It's like a face hugger, that's what it looks like.
It really is.
They've only built the legs right now, and it's already taller than them. All right, time to put Groot's crotch on.
I am Groot.
So we're at this part in the instructions where they just want you to kind of bend him over like you're at the gastroenterologist for the next step, and that's
snap it real quick.
About 30 minutes later, it's time to put the Pumpkin Lord's head on.
We're done, Kevin.
Wait, 1, 2, 3.
All rise. Oh my God, that is terrifying. Oh my gosh. I don't think you guys realize how massive this thing is. It's like a Macy's Day parade balloon.
Yeah. All right, let's slowly bring it down.
Where are we putting the plug?
I don't know who designed this, but they have a sick sense of humor. Just saying, because the plug goes in the butt. So it's literally butt plug engaged. 3, 2, 1.
Oh, yeah. Oh, he is terrifying. Look at his creepy eyes staring at us. And they're like dilating and everything. What are we hearing right now?
The yip yaps right now, that's a pack of coyotes and they just killed something. So
great.
Just saying. They're all the way over there.
We got freaking graveyards on this property. We got haunted things happening. We have coyotes eating animals. We're holding this up right now so we can put the wires on. But I'm noticing that his like bottom part looks like a face. It's like lips right there and a nose and eyes and oh, it's very odd. Okay, while we're out here lighting the Pumpkin Lord, we're hearing different sounds out there, but they're not coyotes.
This is a fox this time.
Okay, it's like 4 in the morning. I gotta go to bed. Okay, it's opening day. I'm sure people are gonna be a little stressed. Let's check in with everyone. All right, Kayla, it's crunch time. Are you ready? Are all the props bloodied and...
Yes.
Technology.
You've done it. He looks like a Frankenstein cotton candy monster. Surprised you guys actually pulled it off. Paul, what just happened? We opened in like an hour.
Well, somebody scheduled some guys to come drill 10-foot holes to put telephone poles in the ground, right, on opening night, and guess what? They hit the well line. So now there's water bubbling out of a hole, and I get to go crawl in it and try to fix it.
All right, Paul, you're in the hole right now. What's going on?
Well, I'm attempting to splice this water line back together that some knucklehead hit with an auger bit. So they hit here, split this one. They hit here for the air line, and they didn't touch the electricity. That's a win right there, Kevin. That's a win.
But the air we need for all the animatronics in the woods, and the water line we need for all the food and drinks. Yay! Look, when it opens, it'll look great, and like nothing ever happened, but for right now, I'm showing you guys what it's like. Oh, he's got fire now. So there's no pipe really in town that they have. We might have a little bit somewhere on this property. There might be a little bit of pipe that we need that fit the water down there.
I'm gonna take a nap.
Do you have any inspirational quotes you'd like to tell the internet right now, Paul?
Mike Rowe is my hero, because this is a dirty job.
Okay, things open in like an hour. It's still like a construction site. All right, Danny, what are you working on right now?
A random box.
Riveting stuff.
It is really riveting. Except it's really a screw, not a rivet.
Can be epileptic and have strokes from the lights.
Nope, I don't.
Great.
So do I.
Oh.
Are you having fun, Claire? We open soon.
We are.
Are you stressed?
I was a lot stressed earlier on. I had car gearbox explode on me. Our flights for our holiday just got cancelled, so things have been better, but it's nice to have everybody here, so.
All right, good luck. I'll see y'all out there.
There is no chopping. Why? Because if I chop, what happens? I hit you in the face. It's not, oh, So you want to kind of keep it in this area here, and it's a barrier. When you still screw with people, no chopping, no stabbing, no stabbing.
This is a rare sight we have right now.
I'm looking for my four-wheeler. I'm gonna walk now. I'm a trip. I forgot how to do it.
All right, Paul, you were able to find it. You saved the day. You truly are a superhero. What
Look at it.
You put some new pipe in there, clamped it all up, so now we have water.
Day is saved. We are ready to go on to the next emergency.
All right, so we're going to send the fog juice up in the whole haunt, but this golf cart is struggling a little bit.
Struggling like me.
Monster at the altar works. Don't know what he's called, but he works.
There's something that's working right now?
Yeah, you want to see it?
Paul is in his little hobbit shack back here, trying to get everything to work.
It's my hidey hole.
You're turning on all the audio now.
This is the audio for Victorian Village.
So Adam, I see you lighting all the candles for the trail. Are these Bath and Body Works?
Actually, didn't LP buy these? Yeah, I think LP got these for us. Thanks, LP.
Okay, pretty much time to open. I can't believe it's been such a long journey to get to this point. So they do like their little pump-up meetings, so we're gonna see how the trail's pump-up meeting is and how the town's pump-up meeting is.
All right, trail, get ready for a good night. Okay, guys, first of all, I want to thank everyone for a wonderful evening. We're gonna have a great time. Are we pumped up? Here we go. This night. We can't wait to have so much fun. We're all gonna kill it. Make sure all your paperwork is here. Let's get pumped up. And don't touch people. That's not good. So, more importantly, guys, is that we're gonna get together, we're gonna get a nice selfie before. I can't do anymore. I can't do anymore. That's not who we are in the town. I'm scared the living out of every motherfucker who decides to step a foot on this soil. Hell yeah! Hey, what? Hey, what? Hey, what? Hey, what? Hey, what? Hey, what? Get out your scissors, have a great night.
I don't know if you can see it, but there are like little bats flying around in the sky right now. Paul's little son Jacob needs some dinner. What are you gonna bring him?
The Mac. The Mac apparently is the, ooh yeah. And you know, a water bottle, because what 14-year-old remembers to bring enough water for himself? Apparently not Jacob. So, that's what we're throwing up. You got it.
We have some mac and cheese for you.
Mac and cheese! Yeah!
All right.
How you doing, kiddo?
You're a growing boy. Okay,
boy.
People are coming. Okay, have fun, bye. So next year's the 30th anniversary.
Yep.
Yeah. What do you guys have planned?
You thought this year was gonna be big?
30th is gonna be huge.
Am I gonna be here for the 30th anniversary?
The stuff we have planned. We started planning the 30th at the 25th anniversary.
Don't know. I don't know. I don't know that one.
It's gonna be big. It's gonna be wild. It's gonna be way more than we've ever bitten off.
Bigger trail, better features, better scares. Papa John's. We're knocking down some things, we're redoing some things.
We're gonna sacrifice Nick.
We're gonna burn it all down.
Yep.
Yeah. Inferno.
Absolutely. I think we burn the corn to the ground in a big 3 and a 0 while customers are inside.
Oh my God.
You know, that's fun, right? That's scary.
Cool. We're gonna burn the woods down.
And then we're gonna get to start over.
Honestly, I could come back for that.
I mean, I think that one of the things that makes the Haunted Forest unique is that it does change every year.
It's gonna be huge. See you there.
And one of the things that I love is when families come out here and they leave holding each other a little closer, laughing, holding hands, stuff like that, which is extremely important. And it kind of happens by force out here, but you really walk away with an awesome memory. That's what I love about the Haunted Forest.
Well, guys, the video's not over yet. Don't worry, there's a whole story that Gumby wants to tell you, which is insane and crazy. You'll see that in a second. So congrats to them. They're gonna be celebrating 30 years next year, which is insane. Paul is celebrating his 25th year there. All right, Paul, what is the prank that's about to go down right now?
I'm making it up as I walk along.
Welcome to my church.
Look at this. Why do we keep doing this? This is how I relieve my stress.
Oh my God.
winning.
I just want to give a shout out to Paul. The man is a freaking genius. I watched him tackle situation after situation after situation. I just would have pieced out and walked away, but the man was like MacGyver. Somehow had the knowledge in his brain to figure it out and fix everything. I don't know how he does it. He's literally like a superhero. So guys, I hope you enjoyed the Markoff's behind the scenes special. It took a very, very long time to produce these 3 videos. If you haven't seen our past years of our behind the scenes stuff of Markoff's, I'm gonna put a little link in the bio so you can watch the years, because there's a lot of inside jokes that you might not pick up on if you haven't seen those videos. So guys, make sure to like and hit the subscribe button. Join the spooky family. I'll keep you guys up to date on all things scary and theme park related. It's time to end the video with one of Gumby's stories. Enjoy, everyone.
Best story I have. One night, guy's pissing in the middle of a trail. I come out of nowhere. His friends are watching him piss. Dude, you gotta stop doing that. Get in trouble. I'm cool, man. All of a sudden, the friends disappear, and I hear someone go, oh, shit. I put my hand on the guy's shoulder. He turns around to talk to his friend, and the guy tries to pull his pants up mid-piss, pisses himself, runs off, hits into a tree, and falls off to the side and sprints away.
You're a stinker.
So what would be the final thing you would want to say?
I'm out? No, I'm kidding, I can't say that.
Yeah, I would say, that was me talking backwards.